Welcome to Richardson Garage. Today we're gonna fix that pesky airbag light and seatbelt light. All right, I'm about to show you how to find out what your diagnostic code is for your airbag light. On your turn signal switch here, you have a BC, which means board computer. And so you would just hit that button to go through these pages here. You would just hit until you come up to set and info. And then you would hold down for 3 to 5 seconds. All right, when it says check info, you're gonna hold that down again as well. And then when that light comes on, you hold that down for about 30 seconds, and then finally a code will come up for you. Just gotta keep holding it down, holding it down, holding it down until it comes up. All right, and then once you go back to your set and check page again, and you hold it down, set info page, sorry, you check info again, and it comes up, and here's your code, CCID 097, and then you can look that up on the online form. I already did the research on this code 097, CCID 097. It came up with a few options. One option was loose wiring under the seat for the airbag restraint, or the sensor mat or the weight sensor for the passenger seat. And the last thing it said that was a pretty common problem was the clock spring in the steering wheel. So we're gonna figure out that it's the plate in the passenger seat that's bad, and that's what we're gonna bypass. So what we're gonna do is we're going to bypass this passenger seat weight sensor. This is a problem through Minis. A lot of these Mini Coopers have issues with the passenger weight sensor going out, and the weight sensor is like $1,500 to $1,800. So I'm going to do a cheaper alternative. I'm going to bypass the whole weight sensor. And what that sensor does is when there's somebody sitting in this seat at a certain weight, it turns the airbag on. And when that is not operable, the airbag is always on. So if somebody's sitting here or somebody's not sitting here, if the airbag goes off when I have a wreck, that's not going to do anything to me. I want it to go off because I want whoever's here to be protected. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bypass where it always is on. It's just going to turn my light off. So that's what I'm going to do today. The tools that we're going to be needing is a T40 Torx bit, some extensions, and either a ratchet or an impact, and then a pick. The pick is the crucialest tool through all this. So I'll show you how to get in here and get this done. So in the back of your passenger seat, you have two T40 bolts here. In the front, you also have two in each rail here, one in each rail. So each rail has two, front and back. And the best way to start on for me is to slide the position in this, like somebody's getting in the back. Hit these two first, then slide the seat back and hit the front two. Once you remove those 4 bolts, you pick the seat up a little bit and you'll see the wire harness. The wire harness is coming from the car to the seat. Now this seat has a black sliding lock. Here you just slide this lock. Once you slide this lock out, then this is free to disengage. It comes right off. Then your seat is free to come out. This is what I have to replace the passenger side weight sensor. It is just a little diagnostic box. I don't know how to really show that in the camera. Anyway, I got it off eBay, and I'll leave a link in my description of what I got and how to put it in and everything. And then it came with this jumper as well for the seat belt. All it is just basically just a jumper. It just puts these red and black together to complete the circuit to show that the belt's always on. So this will get rid of your seat belt light, and this will get rid of your airbag light. But your airbag will still be on, so you don't have to worry about not having an airbag in the passenger seat. I'll show you how to put them in. First things first, when you're looking under here, this is where the harness would hook into, and this is your connection for your airbag. And if you zoom in clearly on here, let's see if I can get a better view here. This hole right here, this little clip, that's what's holding this wire harness for the airbag sensor. You have to unplug this harness and then plug in your new bypass. You would just plug and play in that area. So once you get your pick, and you just push in on that little clip that was in the middle there, and you just pull, and it comes right out. And then you just pull this somewhere away from where it won't be used.
get your bypass and find a place for it. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go in the original little clip here that held the original in, and just keep that guy and just plug and play with it. Just plug it in, click. Once it clicks, then I'll probably zip tie it somewhere, maybe right here. That looks like a great place for it. I'll probably zip tie it right here and have it set up right there. Now that's zip tied and put into place. The old one is just hanging out down here, and then my bypass is plugged in. So now we're gonna move on to the seatbelt bypass. All right, now we're gonna move into the wire harness for the seatbelt light. So this wire harness thing slides down. So if you pop this trigger here, push down, pop this one here and push down, the whole wire harness slides off so you can actually work with it. Firstly, I'm going to show you how to do this, and then I'm going to do it from the other video. But this tab here, let me show you here where I'm going here. This tab here needs to go in, and this tab here needs to go in, and this gray thing will slide out. So I'm going to show you how to do that real quick. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my pick inside the gray push against the wall here, and just use my fingernail to pry it out. And then once I get it out enough, the dude just slides right out. Comes right out. But we don't want this guy. We don't want this. We want the L-shaped bracket that's beside it. This guy right here. This guy right here. Just push it on out. Yeah, that guy right there. That's what we want. And you can see there's a black wire and a red wire. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to push this tab in, pull the wire, and push the red tab in and pull the wire. And then we're just going to replace it with the seatbelt bypass. So push on the clip here and pull the wire, and push on this clip here and pull the wire, and they should come right out, and you just put the new one in. And once you have those pulled out, you just replace them with the bypass. Black, you want them facing with the actual tab facing out, looking at you. So that's what you were pushing down to release when you pulled it out. So that's what you want to put in when you put it back in there. Black on the left, and you'll hear it click once it goes in there. Click, and then the red one as well. Click, and then after you get that, you just line this dude back up and throw it right back in the harness. This is the hardest part, looks like. There we go. And then this guy back in there, and it clips. It's ready to go. And then you would just slide it back on the clip here and pop it back in your car, turn it on, and check it out. Now here's the part that I bought on eBay, and when I bought it, it was about $55, $60, and so plus shipping. So it's went up a little bit, but you just go in here, type in what year model, what model Cooper you have, and engine size and all that, and look for this part, and it'll come up, and you just pick which one you want. And when it comes to you, you just try it out, fix it up, fix your car, and hopefully everything works out for you. Very straightforward, easy installation. Plug and play, everything is good to go there. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. I hope this fixes your car, and I hope you have a good day.